draft. I drafted a little bit ago, earlier today, and we are going to uh, take a look at the draft and then see how well it fares in some actual play. So let's get started. A quick draft, Crimson Vow. Okay, this is my first pack. I don't have this Welcoming Vampire. Um, Seemed pretty good. I haven't played that one, and I'm not sure I've seen anyone play it against me. The werewolf here kicks out some guys. I like to have a good bit of removal in my deck, but it seems a little early to grab that just yet. So I went ahead and got the Welcoming Vampire. Let's see what else we got to work with. Now I looked at this one. I haven't run any training before. Like I haven't played any training decks at all. So I'm really leaning towards that, but I want to see what else is in this pack. Um, Adamant Will is a nice little trick to have. We're going to go ahead and take that training. So now at this point, I'm kind of leaning towards training as an idea for the deck, as I've never really done that before. Thought it might be fun, but we're going to take a look and see what else is in here. There's some more training. I go ahead and look at some other stuff. Again, here is some more removal. Not sure if I want to go removal at this point or get some more creatures. I went with removal. This is not a great uncommon for a draft. Not sure if I take some more removal right here or not. There's not a lot of other white in here. Not sure what other color I'm going with yet. So that is, removal is always good. So we'll go ahead and grab that. I've not played with Panicked Bystander before either. Here's some more training. I think I don't know if I go with Panicked Bystander here. Yeah. So even though I'm kind of leaning towards training, I've passed up a couple training. I'm still just one color, so I'm looking at everything that's out there. Brambleworm seems like a good big creature a bomb to drop on him. With reach and trample. Grab that. So now I'm leaning red and green, which works well with trample, or with training rather. So we go ahead and grab a trick there with the Adamant Will. To a point where there's not a lot of great cards in here. I'll grab this one. It's another big one, but now I've got a couple really big spells in this deck, and like high mana cost, and that's a little bit concerning at this point. I want to keep the mana curve down low so that I'm not running out of, or I'm not running into mana problems throughout the match. So we just grab that and put it into my sideboard. I don't think I have very many of those. Here we have another Adamant Will. Just getting those all over the place. But nothing else really worked for me, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Not really locked into a second color at this point. I'm going to grab this one because it allows me to cast some different colored spells. It's the only white one, so we'll grab that. I do feel like white is at this point is going to be one of my colors. It's just a matter of what goes with it. And I've just got the 2 green, so we'll grab a couple reds here. So we have a possibility of going into there. We actually have more red cards than green right now, though I like my green cards better. But again, still just a couple from the other colors, so see what pops up here. Here's another green training. Get to draw some extra cards. That seems pretty good. So does Laid to Rest, though. There's a lot of humans in the that I've taken so far. I've taken a couple humans so far, and a lot of the training are human creatures. Bleed Dry is always good. As far as creature removal, there's not much that can't remove. Some more training down here, though it's pretty common. I feel like I can get that guy again later if I really want to. So I think we're going to go with the Cloaked Cadet here. But that's another 5 mana drop. I've got a lot of big mana drops at this point. Kind of pass on that one. It's pretty expensive as well. And I've already got a lot of expense, and it doesn't really fit in with the training so much. The Sporeback Wolf is all right. He's low cost at just 2 mana for a 2/2. But on my turn he's 2/4, so that's helpful. There's another training. Kind of wish I'd taken the farmer there. I end up seeing a bunch more of the Parish Blade trainees, but I don't see any more farmers. And Death Touch is always good to have, just a little, a blocker that can take out anybody. Kind of soft removal. I really like the Shield Basher. I mean, decent damage and the ability to be indestructible is pretty good. But there's also training in there. Lifelink, pretty helpful too. Yeah, we'll go ahead with training. I do like the Traveling Minister. The plus, I mean, just tapping for life is worth its weight in gold for a 1/1 creature that's a 1-drop. But being able to give something else +1 is pretty good too. So there's another farmer. I pass him up again. Now this one seems like an obvious pick. I wanted to take a look at what else was out there. Some more removal. the only card on the board that actually is the colors that I'm building now, and I am kind of to a point where I'm sort of locked into my white and green. Here I get a chance at the Laid to Rest again. Some light removal there. And another creature with training. There's a lot of training in these packs, and I passed up a lot of it to get some other stuff. I feel like I got plenty of training in there though. Now, I do have fairly steep mana curve on some of these cards. So I looked at taking mulch, but with just 40-ish cards in your deck, it's a little dangerous taking or throwing too much into your graveyard if you're not playing something that feeds out of the graveyard. I think I go here, just a little light removal, able to take out some smaller creatures. Here I get my chance at the Shield Basher again. I thought about the Millipede. It's a bigger card that can be big if you've got a lot of stuff in your graveyard, but if you don't, it's not all, it's an expensive card for a small creature. It's amazing how often in these drafts I get the 2-color lands. I never get those when I just open a pack. But whenever I'm doing a draft, I get those 2-color lands, and it's never the colors that I'm actually using. Dominant Grove. This one's pretty neat. I like this one. Being able to give everybody vigilance is cool. Some more removal there. I mean, at this point, almost half of my deck is 4 mana or more. And so I'm kind of a little worried about an high casting cost deck and not being able to get anything out. I think that's why I look at this. I grab mulch here, even though I don't want to put things into my graveyard. It's an opportunity to get some extra land. There's another 2-drop. Think about that. Trying to get some cheaper creatures into the deck. Wolf Strike is decent removal, especially if you have some decent sized creatures, or if your opponent is doing something that can turn it to night. It's usually to their benefit to turn it to night if they can, if they've got creatures that use it. There's this Panicked Bystander, Cackling Culprit again. Laid to Rest. More training. And another Minister. I like all 4 of those first cards. All 4 of those cards are good. I'm going to stick with some training. It's the second Wandering Mind I've seen. I mean, that's a pretty good little... Someone comes across thinking they got a flyer. It's a nice little trick to remove their flyer, beef up one of your guys, and be able to reach. They think they can get through pretty easy. I'm debating here between being able to destroy artifacts and enchantments and then having another big bomb to drop. I mean, if they've got something out there it's a good, an enchantment that's really killing you, it's a good to be able to get rid of it. Or get another chance at the minister. This is the only card that matches the colors that I'm playing. It's not a bad one. I mean, lifelink is nice. Saw the millipede a lot, just never went with it. 3/1 for 2 mana, chance for first strike. It's another inexpensive creature. If nothing else, there's a good chance it could kill whoever blocks it even without the first strike. Nurturing Presence, only real card in there that matches my color scheme. Which is why I also take this. Although adding 2 mana if I enchant a land could be helpful to get to some of my bigger drops. Here's another. I'm concerned about mana pick. In fact, I'm going to go look now. Average cost is almost 3, but you can see I don't have very many 1-drops. I have built up my 2-drops, but not very many 1-drops. I got a lot of instants and sorceries and enchantments. I usually try to have the deck be about half creatures, and I know that when I trim this down I'm going to cut some creatures. So I would have liked to have had a few more in there. Alas, this is what we have. So now we're going to go through and pull out what we don't want. We've got 55 cards. I don't like to have more than about 42. So I'm looking here, I've only got 22 creatures, and I'm up to 3 on an average. So we're going to pull out a couple things pretty rapidly. Getting rid of a couple of my instants that are just tricks because I want to get rid of some of my. I don't want to get rid of a ton of creatures because I don't have a lot to sacrifice. Not sure I want to keep the Vampire Slayer in here. Doesn't fit with the training so much. I mean, he is a 2-drop for 2/2. We'll get rid of that. Again, doesn't fit in with the training very well. I like being able to draw extra cards, and a flying creature is always useful. Certainly keeping the Paladin in there. That one didn't fit with anything. That's just something I had to take it later or late in a rotation. Get rid of a couple big ones. Still at 2.9. We've only got 17 creatures now. I'd like to get rid of 4 more cards, maybe 5. But I don't want to get rid of any more creatures. So I'm afraid that's going to come back and bite me later. I think about getting rid of some of these bigger guys, but again, I need the creatures. End up getting rid of. I'm counting through how much removal I have. Wolf Strikes removal, Imprisonments removal, kind of soft removal with the Scorpion. Retribution's removal. It's more soft removal of small creatures there. So I don't have a ton. I've got three three decent removals and a couple others that can take people out. But I'm trying to decide, do I need the extra mana? I'd still like to get rid of two more cards. Although we got rid of some low casting costs, our average cost is up to 3. Only got 17 creatures in the deck. 10 non-creatures. It's a lot of non-creatures. I mean, that one's one that turns into a creature. It's a tough call. I thought about staying at 44 and adding maybe one more land and just having a 45 card deck. It's not my favorite, but all right. So, draft is done, and now it's on to playing and seeing how we did. And here we go. My entire plan for this is to win more than I lose. I don't think that's too much to ask, though it frequently is. Okay, 3 mana. I like to have 3 or 4 mana to start. There are some bigger cards in this deck. Got a couple things I can cast. Never really played with training before. We'll see how that works. We should put more plus counters. Okay, I'll attack. So next turn, if I attack with both, I should get a +1/+1 counter on Perish Blade Trainee. Ah, and was able to draw a card. Gain life. I'm guessing they maybe have a bunch of red cards in their hand, and that's why they haven't played anything yet. They've had to discard. Or maybe just not enough. Hey, let's go ahead and finish that guy off. We're sitting pretty good right now. And now they're just gonna sit there and wait for the timer. Now they seem like maybe they had some mana problems or something. But training seemed to work pretty good. Oh, we'll go with everybody. Okay, good. Just gonna attack and do enough damage to kill him, but I was afraid something would happen, so I was gonna go with everybody. All right, that's one win in the books. It's nice to start off with a win. Dragon Bowls. Okay, 3 mana again. That's good. A little low on creatures. I do have one of my big ones. We're going to hope we're going to keep it because I like the land. We're going to hope that we draw some creatures here pretty quick. There we go. A good start. Maybe draw another creature here. On pup. I think they'll probably let this one through so they can start building up the pup. Fine. He just needs another wolf or werewolf. Start beefing up, yeah. Okay, so we'll have to try to make that not happen. This is what I was afraid of. I still don't have any creatures to cast. Next turn, though, we can get a couple out. Well, we have a couple that we can get out. Ooh. The human dies. Okay. That work on me too? No, you control. A couple bombs in here. Let's... I think I'm gonna put this one out. I probably should have tried to attack first, and then I could have used this to kill their dog, and then cast Shield Basher afterward. Okay, a 5th mana. Let's see. It will decline. They did not block. We can throw this guy out. If they blocked, I might have tried to kill their pup before they could do anything about it. Hmm. I can kill one of their things. Let's do this. Let's give the flyer +1, and then we'll attack with both. We will make him indestructible. Don't need flying, because I hope they block with somebody almost, and that I can kill him. Okay. Then got a couple ways to, well, I can use this if I need to try to kill something that's coming in. We'll end the turn there. Oh, except now he's too big. See, now they're getting big people in there too now. I don't like that. Now I can take one of them out because it's night now. See who they attack with. Nobody. I think I may take somebody out anyway. You're 6/6. You're creating bugs. I think I am going to kill him. Keep them from creating more bugs. Okay, at the beginning of combat. Okay, well this is nice. Let's have him. Give him the +1. And we'll throw that on there. I might have put it on him. I'm going to attack with both of them. We will pay to be indestructible though. Up, do some damage. Six or greater toughness. Should be able to transform him. Oh, can't cast him yet. I need 2 green. Okay, so we will, again, we're going to pump up him. Next combat. Put a +1 on him. Then he should get another +1 from training. Yeah, let's make him indestructible. And then let's also make him fly. He's 6/6. Block with their bat. Oh, so it'll be next round. Next round, that'll transform. Got it. You put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, that's nice. But not flying. Nothing that flies. I should still be able to go across with lethal. you. We're just going to attack with these guys. I guess we'll pay that. And we'll pay that. So they're flying and you cannot block. Why did this one transform? Oh, because I put the... Got it. Hey, learning stuff all the time. 2 victories. 2 victories right out of the gate. Probably means I'll lose the next 3. Okay. And we're currently waiting, nice and patiently. Stygian. Stygian. 3 mana. Been pretty good on mana so far. Usually run into a lot of... Usually I get my first couple of losses because I have mana problems. But I got that one again. Panic Bystander. I can cast almost every card in my hand. I got a 1, 2, 3 drop. It's ramped up pretty nicely. Okay. Okay, let's get down to sorcery. We'll go ahead and do it. Gain a point of life. Can't really attack right now. Okay. Now, do we want to play the Kindly Ancestor or the Flying Training? I think I'm going to go here so I can maybe get some lifelink, get him transformed. Next. Nope. Not next to combat. Do that. Attack with him for free. +2/+2 and indestructible. Okay, let's throw +1 on him. They're going to know that we have some sort of a trap coming. We'll see if they let us have our 3 healing and 3 damage, or if they'll fall for the trap. Okay. And I'm perfectly happy with that outcome. Reach. Let's just target attacking creature. Okay. Her out. Why don't we hit you and then attack? All you got is 3. You may be able to do something. But if you block, nope, good. I need to get some +1/+1 counters rolling out here. So let's put out him. Next round we'll be able to, well, let's see. We'll be able to get some +1 counters rolling. So if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we can do 4 points of damage. So we're gonna go ahead and attack with this guy again. I'm not going to attack with the paladin because they can gang blocks with everybody. It kills the paladin. Of course, that also takes out several of their people. I think we'll just do this for another round at least. And they surrender. Three wins in the book. Tier up. And on to round 4, match 4. Okay, 4 mana is a lot. But I've got creatures to play. So 3 and 4 mana is what I'm usually happy with. I'll take 4. 4's only got a couple cards in this deck that's more than 4 mana. And exile 3 cards from the graveyard. I don't have any cards to exile, so I won't be able to use first strike at this point. My turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and put him out there. I have a flyer too. Maybe he'll hold back. Hmm. Two flying. I'll hold back a little bit now too. Next turn, if I want, I can give him flying and attack with everybody. That should give training to trigger on both of those guys. I can take care of that guy when I need to. Okay. I'm gonna attack with everybody. Will auto pay for him. They're all flying. I suspect he'll block and kill this guy. Nope, he's going to. Oh, that's a lot. Let's put him out here we can block with. I don't even mind if he ends up dying. Hmm. Okay. How many counters does he need to transform? 3? I can't get him flying anymore. Let's go ahead and just destroy that now. Oh, that transformed him. Well, that's alright. I will still... How many do I got in the graveyard? Just 2. I'll still attack with both of those. Can't block the flyer. So now if he attacks, I can kill him. I'll still gain some life. Or I could just not kill him and attack with all 4 next time and get around him. Still have lethal. Now he can block everybody. Completely tapped out on mana. Oh, I got some good stuff. Okay, let's see. You have 3 people that fly. If I attack with him, you have to block. It would take multiple blockers to kill my cackling culprit. You would become 4/3. I think I'm going to attack with everybody. We'll auto pick that. What do you got? Okay, that'll kill him. Gang block him. That won't work. You'll take 4. Who's? See, you guys are gang. Okay, let's take out him. Hmm. coming out with some stuff. I'm just going to do this. Kill you. I was keeping this earlier so I could discard it if I needed to, but I don't really need to anymore. I could have gone ahead and put that out there. Hanging in there. So close. Did he just draw everything he needed? Oh, maybe. If I can hang on for one more round without him playing a flyer. Oh, of course this will give him flying. That won't work. It's 8 damage. Have in your hand. Oh, see if I got some removal. Nope. Thought I had a shot. He's gonna come back and beat me. I'm thinking he's gonna be able to discard that card, exile him, and bring him back. It didn't let me do that. I'm gonna block you. No, the hell. But it isn't enough. You got me. All right, first loss. 3-1. If I can win one of the next 3, and that'll give me the 4 wins I was hoping for, to have more wins than losses. Or one of the next 2, I guess. Mel Boss. 3 mana. But only expensive creatures. Might be able to take out something that comes at me. I got the 3 mana, so we'll keep it and hope that we draw some cheap creatures quickly. He got some stuff out. See, now I'm just drawing land. 3. Oh, but you have to have 3 cards in your graveyard to be able to do it. Got it. I'm still 2 rounds away from playing this creature. Maybe should have taken a mulligan there. I'm going to fall too far behind here. Well, hopefully I'm not too far behind. Next round I can get this guy out, the Cloaked Cadet. After that I can get with another mana, which of course is what I get, because that's all I'm going to draw now is mana. The Flourishing Hunter out. Got extra mana to work with. Oh, I can block him. I was like, I can't block anybody. Okay, I'm going to let him through. Keep this guy alive. More mana. Here we go. Not going to attack. I have to find some way to get rid of this guy. Hopefully this guy as well. Get some of my flyers out there and maybe I can come over the top. Just drew way too much mana and not enough creatures. Okay, so he's probably got something. But I can't take 10 points of damage here. So the question is, do I hope he doesn't have anything and take out the Flourishing Hunter, or do I hope that even with whatever he has, I'll take a chance. I'm going to have to take some chances and get lucky here. Okay, well, that was a wash at least. Didn't it? He drew creatures. More land. I've only drawn 2 creatures this whole time. He's drawn 6, but he's also got mana. Attack. Gonna have to have some sort of magic happen here. Two, 4. Okay, well let's kill that guy. That's something to do at least. Oh look, a creature finally. A little too late. And then we'll block this guy. Oh, I can't. 6. So this is the next move. That's still enough to kill me. He had lethal. While you're wasting time on that. Alright. So we got off to a good start with 3 wins. Followed it up with 2 losses. Kind of got overloaded on mana there. So I got to win this one if I want to have more wins than losses. I got to win this next match right here. And we're waiting. Jibs. Okay, Jibs. You and me. 3 mana. Again, not enough creatures. I was kind of worried I didn't have enough creatures in this deck. I have 1. Oh, good. I like him. And the mana flood again. You control 3 more creatures that each have toughness greater than their power transform. Okay. It becomes 2/6. And mana. Well, at least we can get somebody out there. There's another somebody. And a nice somebody to have at that. You'd have to block with all 3, but it wouldn't be a big deal. I could just kill one of your guys. So no attack with the kindly ancestor. He's the only person I can kill, and he just bring him back. Ugh. 13 defense. That's a lot. And more mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 4 total damage. We are going to hold back for now. And this guy's just going to eat up attacks left and right. I thought about attacking, being able to use this. That's not great. Six mana. Assuming he'll just block with the phalanx. Oh, blocking over here. Gang blocking. Okay. Well, I am going to use the Adamant Will. Maybe you got a counter. No. To stay alive, gain some life, kill one of your creatures. Now I've got more life. Do you give up? Surrender. I swear I put creatures in this deck. A little bit more life. Cannot attack now with him though. I don't have any tricks up my sleeve at the moment. Really could use my flyers. It's the one thing that they're missing, and that's bad. Now I need my creature destruction and fast. I don't. Afraid this one is over. Coxroll, that's a good pull. Exile a card. That one. That is a persistent specimen. And then I get more land. Yep, we are dunsies. Can't do much now. I mean, I finally get a flyer, but it's not going to matter. With lifelink, not going to matter. Wait. You can't kill enough of these creatures to make any kind of difference. Gotta have something that does damage. Choose my blockers. So you're only coming across with 5. Yeah. Ugh, more land. Sure, we'll give him lifelink with his 1/1. 2/2. Woohoo! He'll just be able to rotate back and forth between 1/1 and 2/2. I don't know why he doesn't attack with everybody. I mean, I can kill one of your things, but it kills my guy too. It's not like you need to stay back for anything. Just keeping me alive long enough to give me hope. What magical card have I received? Not enough. And that's it. 3 and 3. Wanted to win 4. I didn't make it. Started off so strong. Winning the first couple. And then just downhill. Claim my prize. Give me some gems. Another booster. And that is all that she wrote.